I'm happy to present myself and to present Burgundy. My name is Olivier LeFlaive. We are an old family in Puligny-Montrachet, established since 1635. I am the 18th generation living in Puligny-Montrachet and making wine. The village of Puligny-Montrachet is situated in the Côte de Beaune, that means in the south of Côte d'Or. It is a little village of 495 inhabitants, and this village has been well known thanks to his wine, but also thanks to his calm. It is one of the last villages where you have not too much traffic, not too much tourists, except the people who love wine. Specificity of Burgundy, and especially in this area, in the hill of Côte d'Or, is that we have a lot of different names of wine. That means it is the names of plot of vineyard. There is hundreds of different plot of vineyard which are different. Why? Because the soil, and mainly the deep soil, is very, very different here and there. Every 50 meters, every 100 meters, you have a different soil. And you know perhaps that the root of a vineyard grow 1 meter every year. That means that the root go very deep on the top of the hill and less deep on the flat part. Of course, the classification is village, first cru, and grand cru. The grand cru are on the top of the hill because the root go very deep. The village the slope is less important, and the simple Bourgogne is on the flat part. But there is not only the diversity of the soil, of the deep soil, there is also the balance between clay and limestone. It is true that clay gives to the wine powerful deepness, fatness, and the most characteristic of the strong wine. And limestone gives the finesse, the elegance. And here and there on this vineyard around us, we have plenty of different proportion of clay and limestone. At the end, of course, the climate is important, but the climate gives the level of quality of the wine, not the taste. That means that when there is very hot summer, grape will be very matured and the wine will be strong. On the less easy weather on summer, the wine will be more light, more elegant, but that does not change the taste of the wine. I invite you to come and visit me during a lunch or a dinner to taste all my wine or to visit the winery. It will be a great pleasure. During the meal, every day, from Monday to Saturday, you can come and have a simple but good lunch, typical Burgundian, to discover and to taste the wines, 14, 15 different appellations, with explanation from sommelier, and of course my visit every day.
Just to say to you hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, monsieur. We are American from Cape Cod. And English.
We are here, my wife Ginger and I are here on vacation touring the Burgundy region with our very capable guide Beatrix Van de Veen to learn about Burgundy wines. We've discovered the quality of the Burgundy wines. The complexity and the flavors seem to us so much more than we find in American wines. We're enjoying it so much, and the idea that the quality is protected so carefully that pretty much if you learn to read the label, you can pretty much tell what you're getting with the French wines. They're delightful.
It's appellations make red wine and the white wine, but today we give you the white wine, and you can smell a lot of flowers. It's very interesting. And in the mouth, we have a lot of persistence, and it's only 2005. It's a very interesting white wine.
It's a par 3 down.
That is extraordinary.
We've got 3 extra glasses.
Double some.
Yeah.
Oh, merci beaucoup. I'm died and I'm in heaven.
You're in heaven.
In the winery, if you receive good grapes from good soil, especially here in Puligny-Montrachet, if the health of the grape are great and if the weather helps us, it is not very difficult to make wine and to make good wine every year. Then when you have sold the grapes, for the white you press immediately and the juice go directly on the barrel. For the red, the fermentation is in tank during some weeks to extract the best from the skin. The second condition to make good wine, whatever be the weather, whatever be the vintage, is to make long fermentation. Here we have a system of temperature control which allows the wine to take time to evaluate and to finish its fermentation. The problem with the wine in barrel is that each wine has a special evolution in the barrel. They are not finishing all their fermentation in the same time. They are not evaluating at the same rhythm. That's why we like to follow our baby, because I call my barrel my baby, and I have 2,400 babies to check how is the evolution. The last thing important in technique when you make wine is to follow and to trust your own tasting. Taking decision, how long we make the batonnage, how long we rack the wine from the barrel to another, when we are bottling the wine, all that decisions are made by our tasting. That means that in Burgundy, and especially in my winery, I make the wine as I like it.
After the wine tasting and the visit of the vineyards, please follow us to see the rest of the house.
During your stay, I offer you 13 comfortable and high-level rooms in my house to enjoy your trip in Burgundy.
This is what we call the gold sunshine bedroom. We wanted to put some yellows and colors that are in the vineyards after the harvest in the beginning of the autumn. And all this furniture has been found in different places, in antique shops and flea markets. And the light above the bed has been made by a very young artist from Paris. And all the materials are natural and cottons. And always this shiny gold atmosphere that we wanted to add.
Daddy, I usually wonder who starts the vineyard with the LeFlaive family.
The winery exists since 1635. That means many centuries ago. Perhaps before, but we have no proof. And it is true that the family was given their knowledge to son and son and son and son. So we mainly learn to make wine through the experience of father and grandfather.
Can you give me some advice?
No, I don't give advice. I think the only advice I can tell you is to follow your intuition, your sensibility, your passion, your palate, to follow your palate, to make the best wine possible, better than me. And I wish you a good time. I wish you good weather for the 40 harvests you are going to do in front of you. And after that, I will be very happy to rest. Cheers, little daughter.
I will try.
After visiting the vineyard, the winery, the rooms in my hotel, and the meal in my table, one of my big pleasures should be to receive you one day in Burgundy. Not just to discover my wine, my production, but also to make you discover many things to see in Burgundy. Why not a little ballad in a balloon? Why not a little ballad in a bicycle, on a horse, or why not in helicopter? But also to visit other winery, good restaurant, good touristic and cultural things. Why not to make a little party of golf and to be together some days to spend a good time around, of course, a good bottle.